What's up, everybody? Welcome back or welcome to It's Time to Talk Watertron Astrology. All right, so let's jump right into this message. I have a channel and then we're going to dive into it. So, energetic channels are aligning that are ushering in comfort, emotional release, financial blessings, foundational abundance, resource flow, physical ease, financial legacy, creative sovereignty, and a gentle flow of calming energy for your innocent family line, balancing fierce love with self care. Job well done. Every time I come on here, it's because I am called to give a message, but I must admit, each time the message shows improvement, upgrade, like new levels. And I love this for my divine judges out there. There's a lot of work that you have put in, and that's why there is so much energy finding the proper channels. So it's almost like you've linked up channels of energy and it's like able to flow into you. So that's why a lot is ushering in. That's why I gave off a long list of things, because a lot is aligning for you. All right, I've already rolled the dice. Let's get into this message on what you need to know as a result of all this energy grounding for you now and ushering in this new energy that's ushering in all of these blessings, okay, and this flow and this abundance. So we get Saturn and Taurus in the sixth house, and I love to see Taurus when we're talking about abundance and finances, because it's right out the back just a very stable and physical secure sign. We love to see it, okay? Physical security is here, all right? Now, what you need to know, Saturn is all about discipline, restrictions, limitations, but also life lessons, okay? Hard life lessons where you got to get your hands dirty and you have to really get in there and learn life lessons and be able to integrate the wisdom from those lessons, okay? Now, Saturn in Taurus makes it very slow when it comes to gaining physical assets and just security, right? It can really make you start out in the lower end of it, of literally having again to get your hands dirty and put in all this work. We have this also in the sixth house, which is about work and day-to-day routines and keeping things structured and keeping things flowing. So Saturn in the sixth house is an energy of really having to be resourceful and having to really utilize a lot of the skills that you have to get to what you need. It's an energy of you really nurturing seeds of abundance, okay? You nurturing your creativity, okay? You nurturing yourself. And this is allowing for a lot of financial blessings to flow into your everyday life, foundational abundance to flow into your everyday life, calming energy that's balancing out things within your everyday life. A lot of ease is coming in. It's this energy though of where you've applied yourself and you've made your bed and you get to lay in it, and this is like not just no regular bed. This is the king size bed on top of a castle. Okay, like this is one where like you've really put in the work, and this is like the fruits of your labor showing up. And so your everyday life is improving. Okay, let's get some clarifying astrology messages for this. We get Capricorn and Pisces. Very interesting, because Capricorn rules the 10th house, Pisces rules the 12th house, and these energies is a sign of your spiritual gifts. And we spoke about that. It's like you've literally been getting in there to understand life's lessons, integrating them with this Capricorn energy. And not only did you integrate them, but you applied yourself. And you applied yourself in a very spiritual way, but it was also practical at the same time. It's like you answered your calling, got in there with your gifts, and showed up where you needed to show up, taught what you needed to teach. And this is how This is how you're able to. This is how you've been aligning these energetic channels. Okay, you've been understanding how to reroute energies and how to transmute and alchemize and change your perspective and your views. I'm also getting the word compassion a lot here. Like you've really utilized a lot of compassion, or you've been compassionate towards others, or others have been more compassionate towards you. Let's get the definition of compassion, because for some reason this word is really standing out to me, and I just want to read the definition at times when I feel called, because it just really activates things that we may overlook when it comes to certain words. So compassion means sympathetic pity and concern for the suffering and misfortunes of others. Okay, see, that's what it is. You're being rewarded for the compassion that you have put into action. Okay, there have been those who are suffering misfortune, and you have an abundant mindset, an abundant soul, abundant heart, and you always have, and you those are the tools you've worked with, and as a result you've aligned a lot of energetic channels, and as a result, ushering in right now is comfort, emotional release, financial blessings, foundational abundance, resource flow, tons of resources. Okay, physical ease, financial legacy. Okay, this is for you and your family line, a legacy of financial understanding. Creative sovereignty, where you're getting back in your creative bag, or you're helping others to get back into their creativity. Okay, and a gentle flow of calming energy for innocent family line balancing. For your innocent family line, balancing fierce love with self-care. And that gentle flow of calming energy is very fitting, because there's this energy of you being able to now sit back and reflect and rest in your good energy, and reflect in the garden that you created, the sanctuary that you built. Okay, and this flow of calming energy after just putting in so much work, and being able to now balance out this fierce love with more self-care for yourself. Okay, I'm getting hammock vibes here. Let's clarify more on this overall message. We get Gemini with Pluto. Interesting. So Gemini, Gemini is about communication. But again, that's just reiterating this Capricorn wisdom that you haven't just learned things, or just been talking, or just reading things for no reason. You've been retaining information. You've been understanding how to utilize it beneficially. Okay, and integrating it and applying it. Okay, and with Pluto here, it's been really activating and transcending a lot of energies for you on a soul level, a lot of emotional releases here. Okay, and you're transforming things. You're transforming your reality with your mind. Your quantum leaping is putting you in different realities, different dimensions. You're calling in different energies from different dimensions. You're connecting different channels energetically. And it's all with a level of Saturnian mastery. And you're really connected with your physical reality and your spiritual reality at this time. Yeah, like this is mastery here. A lot of mastery. I'm seeing the master number. I'm seeing master number 22, but I'm also seeing master number 11, and I'm also hearing master number 33. And that's crazy, because I can even see the numbers in a weird way. So like on Pluto, it has 22. Gemini, it has the Gemini glyph, but it looks like 11. And then Pisces has the Pisces glyph, which looks like 2 backwards 33. So the master numbers are here. Master number 11, master number 22, master number 33 are very important, because a lot of you guys can be those master numbers. So let's get some tarot energy here. What else we need to know? We get the Page of Swords, wow, which is ruled by Gemini. and we get the world ruled by Saturn. This is just cracking down on this message. Like, you are the student who is now turned into the teacher. You are the worker who is now turned into the CEO. You are the human who has now turned into the guide. Like, there's just this upgrade, there's this level up, okay, there's this integration, there's like this energy of where here were the lessons for you to learn this lifetime, and you learned it, and you turn back in your paper and you passed, okay? And as a result, energetic channels are aligning that are ushering in comfort, emotional release, financial blessings, foundational abundance, resource flow, physical ease, financial legacy, creative sovereignty, and a gentle flow of calming energy for your innocent family line. Balancing fierce love with self-care. I love that, and I'll continue to repeat that. It's a lot, but we're going to get this into the subconscious, right, through repetition. And you deserve this, and this is for you. And make sure that you really analyze each of the blessings coming in at this time, because it's a lot, but it's all for you. So let's clarify the Page of Swords. And oh wow, so the Page of Swords clarified by the Tower. So like, you've learned, wow, so you've learned, again, it goes back to compassion. You've learned a lot, but you haven't just learned it just to be learning it. You're learning it to understand how to literally do what you just done, energetically connect these channels, okay? And this is like with different dimensions, you know, connecting different, like nature, getting nature back in sync, getting souls back aligned with their purpose, getting your heart back healed, getting your mind back grounded, getting the emotional body back pure, like protecting the innocent, looking out for the divine children. Like, these are all assignments you've been on, and this is all the information that you've been looking to gather. Like, this has been what's been motivating you, all right? And as a result, now it's like you've gained that information, you've applied it, and you connected these channels. Now all this energy is ushering in from you, ushering in for you, okay? And this is almost like the energy of where it's a reminder of everything you have done, so that as this is all coming in, it even makes more sense, because it's going to be so much that you may even feel like overwhelmed. But at the same time, it's just a representation of everything that you've done, as above, so below, as within, so without, okay? So let's clarify the world. Close the message. Wow, y'all, we get the Emperor, because you on your boss sheet, okay? Excuse my French. But you are like mastery. Master number 11, 2233. Like, you're not a beginner or a rookie anymore. You're an expert, a master, a professional. And everybody knows it. Okay? For some reason, I felt called to say that. And yeah, I just feel a lot of power, but I feel a very stable, grounded power. One that has worked out a lot of complexities and understands a lot about life and how it flows and the laws and how they really connect as a human, and just knowing who you are. Job well done. You know thyself, all right? And everything that's coming in for you is for you. Keep in mind that this is about balancing fierce love with self-care. So continue to be loving and compassionate, but also know that this is a time for you, okay? And so there will be a lot of time for self-care. It's deserving. Enjoy your hammock. Without further ado, peace.